Guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been weeks since we didn't post anything, but I have a good excuse for that. And yeah, I usually do all the work by myself, and if something like that happens, then there is nobody else to get the job done for me, so that's why I kind of had to put on hold the big projects that I was gonna start after the new year. They're still gonna be on hold for another couple months until I actually start walking. But we do have another little project that we're gonna start. It's not here at the shop. I just came to grab some stuff. Right now the shop is all full with whatever. The build I'm gonna do, it's my house, so when we go there I'll show you guys what we have. Right, so there is the little project that'll keep us busy for a little bit. Basically, that's my cousin's 2002 Toyota 4Runner. I'll go over what we're gonna do and then jump straight to work, not to waste too much time because we are doing everything in one video. Full color change, crazy lift kit, 4.5-inch lift kit. Basically getting this thing ready to jump. 35-inch tires, a little sneak peek, and then of course bumpers and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do over here, basically the shocks that goes inside, we're gonna take them off, cut the brackets and everything, because we are doing the outboard shock relocation, which is gonna go somewhere over there. So we finally got the rest of the parts in. All these little brackets, everything is gonna have to be welded, grinded, all nice. So we have one piece complete. This is where the shock goes, and then we add the two brackets for the reservoir. Next thing is we'll wipe a little bit, probably use a little alcohol, and then spray. We got the paint that comes with primer already. Paint this and then install it. So both of them are painted, and now the painting is drying, but in the meantime we are gonna be grinding over here and get ready for to weld them. So we do have the first piece welded to the frame. Now this is a part of the car. You got pretty good walls. This thing is not going nowhere. Now we're gonna install the shock just to see where the bottom bracket will go. There you have it. It's all complete. So as you guys know, Toyota has their shocks inside, and that's why we had to put all this system together to relocate the shocks. Now this bumper, we're gonna go with the hydraulic bump stop, which means we're gonna have to cut this. We're gonna do that a little later and install the other ones. Other than that, this thing looks nice. And here you have the bottom, everything painted. Right, so we did complete the rear. Front, it's almost done. We're still waiting for the shocks and some other little parts, but in the meantime, we're gonna be vinyl wrapping the whole thing. As you see, we start getting all ready, pulled the moldings, mirrors, handles. I like to do that way you fold the vinyl all the way in. And there's the vinyl. Boom. This is the rear door. just to show a little bit how I do the vinyl. Basically, I do run all the way into the back. I usually remove the moldings, run the vinyl a little deeper down. I can't really get it done with one hand. There it goes. And when you put the gasket back, the vinyl runs all the way down. And you saw how I did over here. I actually removed a little bit and run all the way down. Make sure you clean really good when you do that, because there is always dirt over there. Here, same thing, I fold her in, and then the handle goes there. So there is. Now I gotta do the bottom piece. Right, so we did complete the vinyl wrap 100%. The fenders are on top. We don't want to install them yet because we're doing the suspension work. As you guys remember, the rear is done except the bumper. We're gonna take that one off and weld a better one. Now we just got the last parts, so we're gonna focus on the front suspension. A lot of it is done, so not that much left. We do have the bump stop and the limit strap that goes on the front, but we're gonna take it somebody that knows the suspension really good, because they have to be adjusted perfectly. And we're waiting on the bump stop that goes on the rear, and same thing, the same guy is gonna get it done. Alright, so that's all under the fender. I wanted to paint everything because the car is gonna stay higher and it's gonna show a lot. So I just cleaned up pretty good, prepped, and I'm gonna start spraying. Check this out. Suspension done. We painted everything. It's a little shiny right now because it's still wet, but when it's dry, it's gonna look so nice. Next thing is to do the fender, put the wheel, but we have to stop a little bit. What do you got?
You know, we got some pizza here.
We
got bacon, chicken, and buffalo.
That
we
looks
gotta work
good.
hard and eat harder.
For sure. And that's half and half. Man, let's go. Alright, let's drop this monster. First time actually dropping on the wheels. Yo. So after dropping the car, we realized the front is a little lower than the rear, but that's not a problem because the shocks are adjustable. We're gonna lift the car again and screw that thing probably an inch and try. So we did receive the bumper, but it's not painted or anything. We're gonna spray some primer and paint. But as you see, this bumper has only tubes, which means everything is gonna show what's in the front of the car, and that's why we did paint the whole front all nice black and shiny. Car is finally done. I'll be filming all around, but excuse my walk. You see how my phone is a little jumping because I gotta do this. I wish I had my knee scooter, that would be smoother. So as you remember, we had to paint everything in the front, and that's because this bumper doesn't cover anything. We didn't want to put nothing heavy, that's why we changed the bumper. Before it used to be a heavy big one. Fenders makes big difference. Reminds me of Ford Raptor a little bit, the fenders. And I'll be walking around showing you all the color and everything we did. And look at that, there is a bee on the car. Come on, come to Papa. Yeah, we went with the 3M, that's the vinyl brand, and it's satin pure white. This color, it's really nice. It all depends how sunny it is and all this stuff and the angle, but it looks so much nicer in person than through the phone, because I'm using my phone to film. Suspension work, we had to paint everything to look nice, relocate the shocks from inside the frame, was on that side, to outside. That way we can go with the longer shocks, better ones, and nicer. 35s, brand new wheels, brand new tires. This guy, come on, go get it. All right. Now I can film a little more. He's busy working. We did change the stoplights. We're thinking to tint the original ones, but these ones are LED and it looks a lot better. Actually, we have the old ones with us. I mean, look at that. With LED, everything looks so much better when they're on or when you brake. I'll film a little bit the front suspension. There's a lot of work too to install all that, and then of course you had to change longer brake lines, longer CV axle, tie rods, everything had to be longer, but everything fits pretty good and it looks good too. We're trying to flex a little bit. Climbing pretty good. The next thing on this car is coming regearing, because he went with 35s, and of course you do need to regear. It will be better. I mean, you don't have to, but it will be a lot better. All right, go a little more. A little more. A little more. So we tried to do that. That way we'll check on the wheels if anything rubs. Looks like it's pretty clear everywhere, so no more cutting needed. Yeah, like this wheel is almost all the way where it can go, but doesn't really touch anything. And same thing with the front, which that's good. Guys, so this is it for today's video, but stay tuned on Instagram. We're not gonna make another video on this car, but I'll keep posting on Instagram because the car is not done yet. As you see, there is 2 brackets. We ordered some nice Baja design round yellow lights. They're gonna go there, and then the winch is coming. Another cool thing, the regearing. So after regearing, we'll probably do some rock climbing or whatever. And again, I want to apologize of filming weird. It's just me jumping in one leg like that. The camera always kind of wants to go up and down. I just do my best. Sorry if anything. And there is the last view on the car. I'll catch you guys later. Alright guys, thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and for more information check us on Instagram. It's a custom auto builds, and I'll catch you guys later.